Abigail Blackrick. Today in Traverse City, speaking with Ian Jones, spokesman for Munson Medical Center, about the new grant you guys received from the Maxon Foundation. Tell me about it.
Thank you so much. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
You know, it's exciting. It's a $3 million grant from the Maxon Foundation out of Cincinnati, Ohio, really to enhance access to heart care here in northern Michigan. So we're standing in a building here in Traverse City, and upstairs in this building on the second and third floors, Traverse Heart and Vascular. And that is a cardiology practice that serves communities all throughout northern Michigan. It's part of Munson Medical Center. 22 cardiologists see about 28,000 patients every year. You know, heart disease is a #1 killer in this country, and so heart care is going to be very important. And as baby boomers age, that's going to be very important. So this gift from the Maxon Foundation really lets us do a lot more to enhance access to care across northern Michigan, also to kind of build our capacity to be able to do more for our patients, and also help to attract new providers to the area. So it's really exciting for us. There'll be changes here in Traverse City, changes in Grayling as a part of this program.
That's great. So really it's an effort to expand services. Meanwhile, the need for those services is also expanding. And so with this, you guys are doing some expansions in Traverse City and also Grayling. Tell me about what's going in both of those places.
Well, sure. What's happening in this building will probably start this fall. And in the space that used to be occupied by our infusion clinic, which has now moved into the Cal Family Cancer Center, which is across the street, there'll be several things going in that'll make it better for heart patients. #1 is we currently have a couple of clinics that are inside the hospital. And it's great, they're inside the hospital, but you know how parking can be for the hospital. So they're really outpatient services. Our structured heart clinic and our heart failure clinic, they're really outpatient services, and so they need an outpatient space of their own. So they'll be able to move into this space, and we'll have the opportunity to expand them for future use. #2 is there is no lab draw in this building. So if you are a heart patient and you need blood work and maybe you want to get that done immediately, right now you have to go across the street for that. So that can be done here in this building in the future. And one of the most exciting parts of this is the Advanced Cardiac Care Clinic, the Maxon Advanced Cardiac Care Clinic, and this will all be a part of that. But it'll give us an opportunity to do more rapid evaluations for patients. So if your physician says, I think you might have a heart issue, I'd really like to get you evaluated today or tomorrow, this will give us the capacity to be able to do that in an environment that a patient can come in, be seen rapidly, be worked up, and get an answer to what's going on instead of waiting for an appointment through the traditional sense. The last piece of that is really it frees up space upstairs for more exam rooms for us to be able to see more patients on a regular basis. So here in Traverse City, it's really a lot about access and convenience for patients, and that's something we're really excited about.
Ian, that's great. And so that convenience for patients factor that you're talking about, that's really why you guys received this grant, because it matches perfectly with the Maxon Foundation's effort as well.
Right. It really lines up. There are three things. They're really focused on healthcare, and one, they want to provide additional access for patients and improve access. #2 is help organizations build capacity and invest in technology and those kinds of solutions. And really the third thing is to help recruit providers. And it's a nice cycle as we do each of those, and we recruit more providers, then you build more capacity, then you make better access for patients. And that's really what it's about.
That's wonderful. It's a positive cycle all around. So tell me about how this grant will also affect the Grayling area.
Well, it's another advantage for Grayling in those communities, because right now we see patients in a shared office space, not the best access. So this will give us a dedicated space in Grayling to see heart patients, to have our clinics, to see patients on a regular basis. It also gives us an opportunity to recruit new staff there and put an advanced practice provider, so a physician assistant or a physician assistant or a nurse practitioner in that space in order to see patients on a more regular basis. So therefore we can see more patients more often in that community as well. So really in Traverse City and in Grayling, it's a big plus for heart patients, making it more convenient and easier to see a provider close to home.
Right, bringing more convenience to more people.
Yes.
Wonderful.
That's what it's about.
Great. Well, thank you, Ian, for what you do, and we're excited to see how it grows here in Traverse City and Grayling.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. In Traverse City, I'm Abigail Blackrick with Minews26.